Hey everyone, welcome to the show. So, the Democratic National Committee, they are hiding their report, their autopsy report, or after action report, as they like to call it, from the public on what exactly went down in the 2024 election. We're starting to learn some of what's in it, though, and basically, it's what progressives thought it was. We're finding out yet again, they lost to the most vile person ever to become president in the United States for the same reasons that progressives said you're going to lose. So according to Axios, one major reason why Kamala Harris lost and what they have found and put in this report was her refusal to break ranks with Joe Biden when it comes to Israel and the genocide of the Palestinian people in Gaza. So here's the Axios report. They wrote, quote, top Democratic officials who worked on the party's still secret autopsy of the 2024 election concluded that Kamala Harris lost significant support because of the Biden administration's approach to the war in Gaza. So evidently, the DNC, they have aides that met with a pro-Palestinian group. This group is called IMEU Policy Project. And this group was told that the Gaza issue, quote unquote, drained support from some young people and progressives. You don't say. And then Axios went on to say this. Hamid Bendas, a spokesperson for the IMEU Policy Project, said that during the meeting, the DNC shared with us that their own data also found that policy was, in their words, a net negative in the 2024 election. Two other senior aides at the pro-Palestinian organization also said the DNC had drawn that conclusion. So they're admitting it. And then they also said that Axios independently verified all of this. So this is in the report. This is at least part of what the report says, but the DNC still will not release it. This is political malpractice. You have the midterms coming up, and they claim, oh, well, yeah, we're using the findings. It's not like we're ignoring this information. We're using what we included in this report to help guide candidates and campaigns. How do we know this? How do we know that they're actually doing that and that they're telling the truth to these candidates? Right? I mean, what are they hiding? What the hell do you have to hide? I mean, on one hand, I want the candidates to just be themselves. I want them to be truthful. I don't want them putting their finger in the wind and, basing their policies, basing their platform and everything that they say on what's politically popular and pretending to care about things just to get elected. Because we all know how that turns out. Right? That leads us to politicians who are full of shit, who don't follow through on their promises. On the other hand, these upcoming midterms are quite literally the most consequential of our lifetimes. Right? This isn't a time to just let candidates fly blind. And you can't fix problems unless you first identify the problem. You have to know what the problem is to come up with the solution and to know what not to do. So, I mean, this is just infuriating. This is just more games from the DNC. Are they afraid to piss off their Israeli support base and their Jewish base? I mean, based on what we've seen in polling, most Jewish people are like, yeah, we are not on board with this either. Like most Jewish Americans are like, yeah, I'm not for this genocide. I don't support what my government, or not my government, but what the government in Israel is doing. So this is just madness. Absolute madness, or is it just that they don't want to admit that the progressives in the party are correct, and that, hey, maybe we need to actually embrace some more progressive policies in order to win in the future, which means getting rid of corporate donors, which means actually working for the people and not corporate elites and corporate donors who, grease our palms and pull our strings. Could be all of the above. Anyway, guys, if I hear any more, I will let you know. But yeah, this is exactly why they have such a low approval rating. It's not a big mystery. They suck. They suck. The leadership in this party sucks. We'll all still vote for them, unfortunately, and they know that. So, they're like, we're just going to give our base a big middle finger. Where are they going to go? I guess they saw in 2024, everybody went to the couch. All right, guys, like I said, if I hear any more, I'll let you know. Thank you so much for watching and listening. Please like, please share, and subscribe. Please donate if you can. Love you all. Take care. Talk with you soon.